Here's me at, oh no, that's not 17. Here's me at 17. Let's see what 10 years of work looks like.
Put all your stuff away and check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me? We head into town, see what it's about. Barely need a shirt, though the sun has almost set.
So as you can see, the years from about 18 to 22, 23 were pretty hectic. Played a lot of football, just drinking a lot of the time, was eating really shit food like pizza, takeaways. Yeah, just terribly unorganised at university at the time. And yeah, those years, whilst it was good for training, I was training 3-4 times a week or maybe even more, getting to the gym. Didn't really know what I was doing a huge amount, just turning up to the gym, doing stuff that I'd seen on YouTube or online, and just learning what to do myself pretty much. But you'll kind of see from the next wee part of the video how much of a difference taking a lot of that stuff out of my life made to the amount of progress that I ended up achieving in the next few years. So let's get into that.
Something in the air that makes the city come alive. A breeze that makes you high. We'll be up till late tonight. Love gets another chance. Pretty people holding hands, uplifted by the night. The way that it should be, can let it slip away. 'Cause this might be our final summer day. There's a heat wave. There's a heat wave rolling in. There's a heat wave, yeah. There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire. There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire. There's a heat wave rolling. There's a heat wave rolling in.
So yeah, from the years for about 23 to 26, 27, I had cut alcohol out a lot of my life, so hardly went out drinking, except if it was like a special occasion, a birthday, Christmas, I don't know, just little things like that. But yeah, made the decision that it wasn't helping me progress in the way I wanted to, and it wasn't worth it to miss out on days and days of feeling like rubbish and not training very well for that a couple of hours of enjoyment over the weekend. Over that period as well, I kind of cleaned up my food a wee bit, began to plan my meals a wee bit more, so ate much more consistently, and the results from that alone were unreal, to be honest, compared to what I was used to doing. Drinking a lot, eating like terrible food, eating like a mess, so unorganised. And I hadn't trained too much in the way of training. I'd changed my splits over the years from push-pull legs to upper-lower splits, full-body workouts, and bro splits as well. And I think over these couple of years I was training 5 times a week on average, and yeah, kind of cut out playing football as well to let me focus more on the gym, and yeah, getting some more progress in that way. 2022 was my first bodybuilding show, as you just saw. Was a amazing thing to do. It was very nerve-wracking at the time, but yeah, was going through some difficult stuff personally, and I thought, what better way to distract me at the time than to focus on something that I love, and also set a target and a goal for myself to stick to. And I ended up doing it and loved it. Loved the lifestyle, loved the training side of it, loved the friends that I made through it as well, and the discipline and consistency and stuff that it taught me to work on to ultimately achieve the goal of getting on stage. So really, really happy I did it. And yeah, let's move on to this year, 2023. All right, that brings us up to 2023. Obviously, as you saw at the end of 2022, after my show, I fractured my ankle, which wasn't great. Put a bit of a spanner in the works of trying to grow my calves and my legs. But there we go, these things happen, and still carried on. I also made the move from Christchurch to Wellington, and yeah, moved back for a wee bit and came back up. But that didn't really stop too much in the way of trainings. Still maintain the consistency and food as much as I could with consistency with that. All right, that brings us up to 2023. Obviously, as you saw at the end of 2022, after my show, I fractured my ankle, which wasn't great. Put a bit of a spanner in the works of trying to grow my calves and my legs. But there we go, these things happen, and still carried on. I also made the move from Christchurch to Wellington and moved back for a wee bit and came back up. But that didn't really stop too much in the way of trainings. Still maintain the consistency and food as much as I could with consistency with that. And as you would have seen as well, ended up competing again. Wasn't the best prep in the world given the amount of time I gave myself to prepare for it, but me and my coach did what we could and again came third in my class, which I cannot complain about. Would have liked to have been in a bit better condition, but that was down to a few things throughout prep. Things like sleeping stuff and different medication that I was on that would have impacted a few things. But overall, very happy with the result and getting on stage again. Really enjoyed it and felt a lot more comfortable on stage. I remember to smile as well. So I remember the judges saying that from last year. So it was great to be on stage again. Really enjoyed the day. And obviously launching my new app this coming Wednesday on the 27th. So you guys who are interested, please sign up on my website to get notified with any updates about that. My website will be updated on Wednesday and it'll have all the products, services, everything that I'm going to be offering. It is for men and women. It'll be mainly targeted at men just because I am a man, have experienced myself what it's like being a man, having insecurities, everything like that. But everything that's available on the app can be applied to anyone that is wanting to improve their health, fitness and mindset. So please, if you're interested, go and check it out. I'll put the link down in the description. And like I said, sign up with your details for free resources before Wednesday. And then it'll be updated on Wednesday with all the products and services that will be on offer to you. So that pretty much sums up the 10-year transformation video. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it. Maybe learned a little thing or two from my mistakes. The biggest thing that it has taught me is how important consistency is, whether that be with, cutting down drinking, working on your nutrition consistency, making sure you're eating similar things week to week, or it could be increasing the consistency with your trainings. Now, all those things are easier said than done, but on my app, as I've said, there's heaps of resources that will help you maintain, initially build that consistency and then maintain it for a long period of time. So consistency is the most important thing that I can advise working on in terms of getting to your health and fitness goals. Without consistency, there's no way of achieving it. If you're really inconsistent, it will be very, very slow progress and difficult to get where you want to be. So with that said, if you're interested in getting some help with being consistent, check out the link below. Check out the resources on my website. Like I said, they're free up until Wednesday, and then they'll be part of the products and services that I'll be selling from then on. So guys, that pretty much wraps up the video for today. I hope you've taken something worthwhile away from it. Even if it's maybe you should drink slightly less, eat slightly better, train a little bit more, anything like that. But I want to say again, the most important thing is to be consistent. And that's what I've learned over these last 10 years. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
There's something in the air that makes the city come alive. A breeze that makes you high. We'll be up